Welcome back. Now I discuss in this class, in this lesson, fitting of a straight line. This is the one such method of curve fitting. One of the method of curve fitting. So, for example, you consider, I directly enter to the procedure. For example, you consider what is straight line of straight line B, y is equal to a plus bx. Let it be the equation 1, which is the straight line in the form of this straight line. How to get the best fit of this straight line? Now the problem is how to get the best fit of this straight line. What is the meaning of fit? So by using curve fitting, what is the meaning of curve fitting? Obtaining the functional mathematical relationship between the two variables. Here two variables are x and y. To obtain the functional mathematical relationship in this form, linear form, y is equal to a plus bx, straight line particularly. So for which what we have to consider? Principle of least squares. So that is the reason why curve fitting and the principle of least squares. The principle of least squares is one such method to apply to by minimizing the sum of the squares of the deviation from the actual values to estimated values, and then so that you have to get the best fit of this straight line. The best straight line is going to be obtained. That is the mean deviation cannot be minimized to the maximum extent. Whatever the which is obtained, which is minimized in this particular principle, which cannot be minimized by using any other principle. That is the meaning. By using any other principle, it cannot be minimized more than of that, more than of this, right? So therefore, my argument is nothing but, now I consider principle of least squares, for which I consider some of the squares of the residuals, the other component e. The e I am considering some of the squares of the residuals means y is summation I is equal to 1 to n yi, which are nothing but actual values, and another yi is a plus bxi. This is right. So minus of a plus bxi, which is nothing but the whole square is nothing but sum of the squares of the residual. This is residual. This is what the deviation from actual value to estimated value. This is what estimated value I have considered. yi minus a plus bxi, the whole square, sum of the squares of the residuals. This is called other component e. Now we have to minimize this by using simple principle of maxima minima. We obtain the values of the variations in the parameters a and b. That is by minimizing the other component we can obtain the values of a and b, right? Which gives the best fit. That's all. I don't speak much more. Right? So therefore, dou E by dou A, by using principle of maxima and minima for the variations in the parameter A, by differentiate with respect to A and equal to 0, you will get the respective value. What is the differentiation part? For example, this f of x whole square or some function whole square 2 into function of x, 2 multiplied by summation I is equal to 1 to n yi minus a minus of a plus bxi multiplied by with differentiation with respect to a yi. Here you see yi differentiation 0 minus a differentiation minus 1 minus bxi differentiation is 0 and it is equal to 0. You understand this? It is a simple part of differentiation. Nothing it is done, right? So therefore 2 cannot be 0, minus 1 cannot be 0. So therefore only the value here is 0. This is therefore summation I is equal to 1 to n yi minus I am taking summation a, summation I is equal to 1 to n a minus b is a constant I am taking outside, summation I is equal to 1 to n xi is equal to 0. b into summation xi, summation bxi, b into summation xi, right? So it's equivalent to a. This is summation I is equal to 1 to n yi. I am taking these two terms right hand side. What is summation a? A is a constant, does not depend on summation. And it is how many values are there in the summation? N. So n into constant, n minus right hand side becomes plus. So hence b into summation I is equal to 1 to n xi. Let me call it equation 1. This is called normal equation. This is called normal equations. So how many parameters are there? A and b. So you have to obtain one more equation. By solving those normal equation, two normal equations, you will get two parameters, the values a and b, right? So similarly, you have to differentiate with respect to b. So what I am doing here, dou e by dou b is equivalent to 0, which implies the value. Find out again differentiation, same differentiation, summation I is equal to 1 to n yi minus a minus b xi multiplied by minus b differentiation. So minus xi is equal to 0. You see here, yi differentiation with respect to b 0, with respect to b minus a differentiation 0, minus b xi differentiation with respect to b differentiation. Therefore, multiply xi differentiation is xi minus xi with minus sign. So minus xi. So therefore, we observe here. So 2 cannot be 0, you leave the 2, and so that these are the terms multiply with xi and take the summation. You see summation I is equal to 1 to n yi into xi. So xi into yi I am writing, and minus a multiplied by xi. So this minus, I am leaving minus sign as well. Okay, so that summation a into summation I is equal to 1 to n xi. Next one minus b into xi into xi square. Summation I is equal to 1 to n xi square is equal to 0. So which implies summation I is equal to 1 to n xi yi is equal to a into, and take these two terms right hand side part. Summation I is equal to 1 to n xi plus b into summation I is equal to 1 to n xi square. That is for equation 2. This is second normal equation. These are the two normal equations. Equation 1 and 2 are called normal equations, in which you see here summation yi you will get from the data, summation xi you will get from the data, n you will get from the data, summation xi yi you will get from the data, xi summation xi square. These are the quantities, all the quantities you will get, we can obtain from the given data. Xi yi will be given to you. From that we can calculate all the values including n. Only the parameters a and b we have to find out. Whatever, by solving these two normal equations, whatever the values a and b obtained, which are called the best values, which gives the best straight line, best fit of the straight line. So this is what the procedure of the straight line, fitting of a straight line. Okay, by using these normal equations, we calculate the values of a and b, which gives the best fit of this straight line. This is the procedure of this straight line. Hope you understand.